Hello, this is Brian from Bath Vanity Experts, and I'm going to show you how to remove a James Martin soft close drawer from the glides. When your new vanity arrives, it will most likely have some protective foam around the drawers, and you can pull it out and test the drawer glide like this. Should close nicely. And in a moment here, I will show you how to release the clips from underneath of these drawer boxes. This view is now looking from underneath the drawer. You can see the glide here, and on the front edge is a white pin on the inner half of the glides. And what you need to do is use your thumb or finger, pinch these and move them inward. Pull this here, and when you hear it release, then you know that you can lift the glide up and off, the drawer up and off of the glide. Just be careful with it and set it in a safe place while you do your adjustments. Now that you have your drawer off, there is a little spindle on each side that you can move up or down if you want the drawer box to sit higher or lower, and you can do one side more than the other if you want to rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. Now when you go to put the drawer back in place, on the back here is a little hook that's going to hook onto the back of the drawer box, which I'll show you in a moment. And then there's a hole underneath the drawer edge that you're going to want to go up into this little peg to go into the hole on the drawer before you clip your, and these need to be out when you put the drawer back on, because when you clip it, it's going to go back here into the side of the wood and hold it back in place. As you can see on the back of the drawer, here is a notch for the drawer glide, and then down here is the hole that little peg is going to go to where that adjustment spindle was. I'm now looking down from the top. I get a good view of this because the countertop isn't here yet. You can see the tilt down on this particular model. Not every vanity has the tilt down, but the Malibu does on the top here. And then the reason that this center spot is open is because there's going to be plumbing. The sink is going to sit up here, and then down below it is going to be your P-trap and your water hoses. But as you can see here, it's very close to the back. Slide this in place, and that hook is going to go in the back of the drawer. And then I'll show you what happens over here on the side when you do that. I will temporarily lift this out. But as you can see, there's a hole, and that's supposed to go into that. And then this white clip, a little out of focus here, you squeeze it back in, and then it clips back in place so that the drawer cannot lift back off of this mechanism. Here's another angle of the spindle that I was referring to. So this can be lifted up. And if I wanted to raise this up, I would spin it that way. Then when I go to clip it back into place here on the bottom, it goes back through, and the drawer actually sits up a little bit higher. You can see the difference there. So here's just a quick example of an extreme adjustment to this drawer. The left side spindle is up very high. You can see a lot of threads in here. And when I go to close this, you'll see it won't even close there. The gap is too high, and it's very wide on this side. So if I pull this back out and I adjust this spindle down back to where it should be, I would take the drawer off fully to do this, but for the sake of the video, I'll show you. Now the gap is a little better, but it's still too high. So I'm gonna pull it out the rest of the way, put this all the way down. And reclip this back in place. Now when I shut it, the gap along there is nice and even. So I hope this video has been helpful on understanding how to open and remove James Martin drawers, adjust them, and put them back. If you have any questions, give us a call at 888-409-2284, comment down below, or visit us on bathvanityexperts.com. Thank you.